Morning with Yao Jemfi. Yao, good morning.
Good morning, ma'am.
How are you doing?
I'm good, and you?
I'm also fine.
Great.
Okay, so who is Yao Jemfi? You said what genre of music do you perform?
Okay, so I'm a versatile artist though.
Versatile.
Yeah.
Ti baby I will
R&B, Afrobeat, high life, like I can do. But currently I'm focused on the Afrobeat because that's a main trend in the system at the moment. Yeah.
All right, so you don't want to put yourself in a box and limit yourself to a particular genre?
Not at all.
What made you decide to, branch out into all the genres?
Okay, I think it doesn't happen within a day, like it's experience, trying to explore other things too as well, so that's what made me like branch into.
Okay, so Yao Jemfi is a musician, right? Tell us about your background growing up. What was your childhood like in your home settings? Did your parents agree readily with you when you told them you want to be a musician? Let us know, how has your childhood been like growing up?
Okay, great. So I grew up from a very humble home, like a Christian home. With Christian homes there are much of restrictions and all that. Okay. You're trying to be an artist, like artist all of a sudden, like so. Growing up, I didn't have that thing of becoming an artist because it was a whole kind of stress altogether. You have to learn your books and stuff like that. So I was more focused on education. So I think it was right after high school.
Okay.
But my mom didn't know I could sing. But my siblings did, yeah.
How did you manage that?
To hide it.
You hid it?
Yeah. Even my auntie Kate, she didn't even know I could sing like that much. But my siblings did. And they didn't tell anyone.
Wow. How many siblings do you have?
I have 4.
And you are?
I'm the firstborn.
You're the firstborn.
Sure.
So you gather them in your room somewhere, you be singing to them?
Like, it's something automatic. These siblings, they have so much of that. They will definitely find out, Yao knows how to sing better. But they didn't tell my mom. So it was when I graduated from high school, like, they were running a TV program, a show, like, talented show. Like, I told my mom I could sing. So
really?
Then I started singing. So really? Then he told me to go and get forms for it.
Okay.
I think that was when she started.
That was the beginning?
Yeah, buying into the whole thing.
Okay, so growing up in a Christian household, you went to Sunday school?
Yeah, sure.
Nothing pushed you to join the children's choir?
Nah, I was a drummer though, but nothing pushed me. Nothing pushed me like.
And why did you decide you weren't going to do gospel? Especially looking at the background you're painting. I mean, a straight Christian home where everyone wants you to concentrate on your books. So it's either school or church, a very well-structured background. Why did you decide to go into secular, in quotes?
Yeah, okay, first of all, let me put it like, it's passion.
Okay.
Yeah. Like sometimes your heart feels for something that you don't. Okay, meet me at gospel, because I write gospels and stuff like that. But then, I feel it's passion. Okay, we are really better arts, So you just have to. And besides, like, I made an emphasis on something to my mom some other time, like weddings. There's no way they are going to play like gospel songs throughout. There should be somebody playing the secular.
Okay.
When it gets to that section, in as much as like funerals too as well, if we had everybody singing gospel, we wouldn't be.
About one way.
Yeah. I'm trying to maintain the balance. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So, at what point did you decide to go professional? Are you doing this full time, or after your university education, you're doing something? Because I've had people here who are accountants, they are business people, but still doing music. Is yours a full time, or you doing something else in addition?
Okay, let me put it right now. Like, I'm a final year student at GIMPA.
Oh, okay.
A computer science student.
Okay.
So I think for now it's a part-time thing. But me, I consider it as like a full-time, because music is like, that's how I put it. So for now, let me consider it like a full-time with me, but like to my family, they think it's a part-time thing because it's a student,
Okay, so what are you studying at GIMPA?
I'm a computer science student.
Computer science. Oh, okay. So do you get time to study? Because I know music is very demanding. It is taxing. You'll be invited to shows, come and play this, come and do this, like how we have you here running an interview. Do you get time? How do you manage the two?
I think I wouldn't say it's easy, but it's one like hectic, it's so stressful, but it's all about the scheduling, the time you're making for this, the time you're spending for this. So imagine if I had lectures like at this time I just have to make an excuse, so they postpone the like couple of interviews like ahead. That's how I do it. Like,
okay.
It's all about the schedules and maybe communication, understanding you get.
Okay. So how long have you been doing music? Since you came out, your family got to know that you can sing professionally?
I think professionally for 7 years now.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's quite a while.
Yeah. For 7 years now.
Wow. Yeah. Okay, so do you have albums or singles to your credit? If albums, how many albums have you come out with?
Okay, I can, not albums, let me put it. But I've released 3 singles, like with this one in addition. Because the team around me didn't want me to be releasing songs like that. Because I have a lot of songs. Honestly, I'm not going to lie to you. A lot of songs. So they had wanted to make like use of every single that comes out. You'd have to gain that spotlight, that's how we put it, first before you can start dropping albums and stuff like that. But they are trying to make use of the songs I have, because they know it's a good song, they are good songs, and they wouldn't want anything of them like to slide away or stuff. Because we can put an album out, and if you're not, let me put it like that, mainstream arts, you don't have that exposure, you wouldn't get that attention that album really needs. So they would want me to like take it easy, like a single, then we try promote to gain exposure or something like that. Then we try on to the other one. Yeah.
Okay, so for now you don't want to be flooding the market with, but you're holding it close to your chest, so you give people the opportunity to savor what you are putting out. Sure. What's the latest single you have now?
It's Non-Stop.
Non-Stop. What is it about?
Okay, it's about love. I can love you non-stop.
So let me ask you this: the songs you guys sing, is it related to you, like real life, something your friends experience, or you just put the words together and you are lying to the girls? Which is which?
No, the lying part, like the final part. Well, let me put it this way. Mine is, I feel, baby, natural. They think they have. Some people also have inspiration, like BB. I'm more mature because
that's my next question. I'm going to ask how you are able to put your songs together. Where do you get the inspiration from?
So
but answer that question first. About you lying to girls in all your, not you per se, you understand, but majority of musicians. As in some of the dead girls.
I think they need to know. It has a drive. Every talent has a drive. They push you up, and that's where like you move to. That's how I feel. Because me like this, I don't stress like writing. They talk about kind of situation, me experience it. But I just try like, okay, if I'm going to be away, you put yourself in there and you see like it's a natural thing. So you just have to.
And you said you featured some artists. I heard you mentioning some big names.
DJ Mensa, Sakwa is DJ.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's on Non-Stop, like. Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. So, talking about how you put your songs together, how do you get it? How do you write your songs? Do you have to go and sit at the beach, watch the waves, or you sleep and the angels will come and whisper into your ears? How do you write your songs?
Okay, as I said previously, like it's a talent, right? And they also have a drive. Sometimes you may hear rhythms, try to put them into like writing and stuff, but mine is just natural.
Okay.
I don't have me can't no credit say I went through this BBC into non-stop like this. My producer just sent me the instrumental, and within like 15 minutes time I called him like,
oh wow, you're done.
I was done.
It was amazing.
Like, they know I write fast. I write even faster than like the 15 minutes. You can write like songs, a full song within 7 minutes and stuff like that. Not necessarily say me have experienced something like a gift, but so I always acknowledge God for that.
Okay, so let's go and listen to his music one more time. I'm in the studio with Yao Jemfi. He is an Afropop, and then Afrobeat, R&B artist. I'm having a great conversation with him. We taking a journey or a walk through his life, how he started, where he has gotten to. When we are done listening to the music, we'll come and talk about the challenges as an upcoming artist. He's been in the industry for a while. What are some of the challenges he's come against, and anything else that you need to know when it comes to Yao Jemfi? You're watching the Pulse of the People, the Pulse of the City, BHB Pulse on Homebase TV. We're going for a quick break, going to listen to Yao Jemfi. When we come back, we'll continue with the conversation. Stay with us.
Number 7. Ayo, Tom be. I fit to rock your body down, girl, you go be sorry. Mama, you wanna try me, I no get worries. Me a bad man, ting from the 90s. Anytime you try me, I go non-stop. I put it on you, girl, you can't comport. I fit to rock your body down for you now. I fit to put your body down when it's low. Anytime you try me, I go non-stop. I put it on you, girl, you can't comport. I fit to rock your body down for you now. Baby girl, bend down for me now, for me now. Like I dance, like I dance, like I dance, like I that too. Me I go non-stop. I fit to put it on yours, 7 hours down flat. Girl, you never comport. Like I dance, like I dance, like I dance, like I that too. Me I go non-stop. I fit to put it on yours, 7 hours down flat. Girl, you never comport. Long ting to be shaky in a thing, so she pull up in a red panty. Me got his on a gun bling bling, so me beat it on a thing. Then it sound like ding dong ding. Wagwan. Don't you know I'm a player? Don't you know? I wanna get you my weight up. Anytime you try me, I go non-stop. I put it on you, girl, you can't comport. I fit to rock your body down for you know. I fit to put your body down when it's low. Anytime you try me, I go non-stop. I put it on you, girl, you can't comport. I fit to rock your body down for you now. Baby girl, bend down for me now. Like I dance, like I dance, like I dance, like I that too. Me, I go non-stop. I fit to put it on you, 7 hours down flat. Girl, you never comport. Like I dance, like I dance, like I dance, like I that too. Me, I go non-stop. I fit to put it on you, 7 hours down flat. Girl, you never comport.
Oh, your waistline, oh, your waistline, move to the baseline. Oh, your waistline, move to the baseline. Say me love when you whine, no, no, no. Girl, I whine, no, no, no. Baby, whine, no, no, no. Big bumper, big like balloon. Big bumper, big like balloon. Oh, your waistline, I whine to the baseline.
Great music from Yao Jemfi, very danceable. Where a comma baby, I said, we were wasn't non-stop. That means say, or those are non-stop. And I'm a cockaya. I brand ain't you non-stop. You, yeah, the any yeah, the best at near the AGNE. So, Yao, let me ask you. You've been in the industry for the past 7 years, right?
Sure.
Any challenges you've faced as an upcoming musician?
Okay, so there are lots of them, right? But I was trying.
Okay.
I think one of them is the nose. The number of times you get turned off, like turned down. Let me put it that way. Because when you say he's in that or surgery in this bit me well,
but they won't.
They won't. Like
why?
Or maybe for no reason. Sometimes you're turning it down for no reason. And secondly is finding an investor. You know, the whole thing is money. Somebody to put in money and stuff. I think they are being scared away by the previous what the other artists are doing. You know, so I don't say another factor. Yeah, that's the challenge: money and the big turn downs and stuff like that. Yeah.
The big turn downs. Let me ask this question, not in relation to only you per se,
Sure.
but for other upcoming musicians.
Sure.
The field, is it an even playing field when it comes to ABR? Those who are already there helping you to also rise to the top. Do you have situations like that? Someone listening to your music, an idea, an upcoming musician being your mwaka say, oh, you are good, I want to help bring you to the limelight or help your music to blow. Is there something like that?
There is, but I think it's about you meeting the right person.
Oh, okay.
It's just like life. That's how I see the industry. I say things happen to us randomly. So we have people, you can crash into somebody like random money more baby about or try say or you know, but me shall be but now we have it like that. So I wouldn't say it's the field. Okay, you being here will be over like just like Mensa is doing. Mensa on a penny from me before.
But he's helping push you out there.
With his brand
big ups to you, Mensa. God bless you.
And my current manager Aman Shalak, he's into real estate development. Like who anything, just I want to help you. Because of the talent. So you just run into people like randomly and they will try and help. But Oh, they have people like
let me ask you something. Forgive me if it looks as if I'm putting you on the spot. Sure, I'm not. Sure. Have you ever felt frustrated in your career in a way where you felt like, let me pass some corners and seek for help? We've heard of people going for juju, to make their music blow and all that. Have you ever, or has someone approached you and told you, oh yeah, you are good, but one you say one you always remain underground? Ever experienced something like that too?
Yeah, I have. Let me put it this way, like I have. That's with the frustration and Obi catcher me said, you get it. I quite remember when we released our previous single before this one. I had a straight DM from, I think it was a Instagram, Freemason, something.
Wow.
Like, if you can we
come and join them.
Yeah, I was like, oh, I'm saying depending on also how you feel like. But with the frustration that is even 2 days, also definitely you are going to go through it. Yeah, sure, that's how I feel. But say I made them come and be DHS and person me call baby and me call it's all up to me. No, I haven't tried.
You believe in God's own time. Yeah. That the appropriate time, you being consistent, churning out good music, you definitely will get there. 100. Okay, so where can we have your music? Any streaming online platforms that people can access your music?
Okay, so it's available on all streaming platforms. All streaming platforms, even on a couple of the social media pages.
Okay.
Is available on all streaming platforms, all social media platforms too as well. So as soon as you go like Yao Jenfi, definitely you're going to get noticed.
Okay. Like, and then your social media handles.
So Instagram is Yao Jenfi official, and Twitter is Yao Jenfi _, and TikTok of course is Yao Jenfi _, and Facebook Yao Jenfi official.
Okay. I believe that 7 years, 7 years wouldn't pass by just like that without you learning any lesson. Is there something you want to share with us before we wrap up the conversation?
I think it's patience.
Patience.
Towards it, patience, like towards it. Because a terrible while you feel say, also talent hunts. That's one thing. A hunt. I said, when you say you have everything in your power, but
you're not being given the opportunity.
So one talk about say, one share you obey and you may be an answer on the mechanic. Yeah, you be doing a couple of things like on answer. So I think it's patience. Now, one can say into what say, yeah, Juma hard work and putting in much work. Now saying I'm going to say, beer or who mobile like Mama be saying that any Juma. But aside that today, I don't have anything.
Okay, so on the heels of patience, Yao Jenfi, before we go, I know that you have lots of fans who are watching you both online and on mainstream traditional TV.
Yeah, sure.
Please tell your fans something, anything at all. If there are a couple of people, anyone you want to say thank you to. Your final words before we go.
So first of all, I would like to thank God for bringing us this far, and my team 7th, Auntie Case. I'm Manchester like real estate. Uncle Fred, I'm really grateful. He's the one, as I told you earlier on, like supporting me and all like and Tom B, my producer, and DJ Mensa. So I'm really grateful. And the fans to keep on supporting me. Like, yeah, there are more to come. So keep on supporting me.
All right, so that was Yao Jenfi, a prolific musician. Because I just listened to the song, the beat and everything, perfect. I'm loving it. If there is any support at all that you want to give him, say the offer the piano on piano. So bring on board your support and help push this guy because he's good. It isn't only me and America. Lots of people are testifying, you understand. Okay, so this is where we say thank you for watching the lifestyle segment. Because we have social media trends up next. Lots of things happened over the weekends on all our social media spaces. So Efo and Akusia Sewa will join us and will dissect and bisect and discuss, talk about all the nitty-gritties that needs to be discussed. My name is Victoria Beko Danso. Yao, thank you so much for coming. We are grateful.
Thank you very much.
All right, so it's the pulse of the people, the pulse of the city, the HB Pulse on Home Base TV. Try your HOMEBASE here. Stay with us. Don't go anywhere.
Number 7. Hey yo, Tom beats, she be Debbie. she be rabbi. I fit to rock your body down, girl, you go be sorry. Mama, you wanna try me, I no get worries. Me a bad man, ting from the 90s. Anytime you try me, I go non-stop. I put it on you, girl, you can't compart. I fit to rock your body down for you now. I fit to put your body down when it's low. Anytime you try me, I go non-stop. I put it on you, girl, you can't compart. I fit to rock your body down for you now. Baby girl, bend down for me now, for me now. Like I dance, like I dance, like I dance, like I that too. Me, I go non-stop. I fit to put it down, yo, 7 hours down flat, yo. Girl, you never comport. Like I dance, like I dance, like I dance, like I that too. Me, I go non-stop. I fit to put it down, yo, 7 hours down flat, yo. Girl, you never comport. Long ting to be shaky in a thing, so she pull up in a red panty. Me got his